Hi there, welcome back to Celebrating Culture. We're here today in the Tucks Den. I'm with Lloyd Frischhertz. Lloyd, you go back to 1969.
The Krewe of Tucks goes back to 1969. I go back a lot further than that. But yeah, Tucks goes back in 69 when we first started with the help of Moon Landrew, who was a councilman at large at the time. And our first parade had hundreds of flambeaux, which were really just railroad flares that were burning the people carrying them the whole way. Boats on trailers, trucks. We've gone a long way since then in 51 years.
This is a beautiful den you got now.
We have a den that's got 100,000 square feet of land, 52,000 square feet of den. We have a meeting room. We own about 60-something floats.
How many members?
We have 1,825 members. I never, as an 18-year-old sophomore at Loyola, I never envisioned this, but it happened.
That Saturday afternoon of Mardi Gras, you guys create a community atmosphere down St. Charles.
We believe we do. It's always beautiful weather because God loves Tucks.
Absolutely, he does.
We've only been rained out once in 51 years.
You got some specialty throws. The brush, I think, is a Tucks item.
Since 2009, we have been decorating toilet brushes. Tucks has a little potty humor. Our king has a plunger, a decorated plunger, and our queen has a decorated scepter.
These brushes now, you have Magnolia School making them for you?
Yeah, we partnered with Magnolia Special School for challenged adults, and they, since the last 7 years, they started off with making about 5,000 decorated brushes to about 10,000. They work on it year-round, and we actually pay the clients of Magnolia School who decorate the brush. We pay them for their work, and each one of them that decorates a brush, they kind of make it their own little special work of art. Every other year they ride in our parade. No matter who you are, you need love. And we give it to them.
That is beautiful, and that is a part of what Mardi Gras is.
Yeah.
People see from the tourist, they just see what's in the news that day, but it's really a year-long event of 1,600 to 1,800 members, figuring out how we're going to be part of this community.
And we do other community events. We had our umbrella walk and gumbo gras, and we raised $13,000 for ALS, and we do other charitable things throughout the year. We're not alone. A lot of Mardi Gras parades do this.
I'm with Billy Eckert, the king of Tucks for 2019. Billy, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
So what does it feel like to be the king?
It's amazing. I've had the best time so far.
The ramp-up week, I mean, you guys are nonstop, it seems, with events.
Oh, it's crazy. We've got TV interviews, we've got luncheons. We're here today at the Den for the distribution party.
Get to toast the mayor?
Yeah, I have a couple things in mind that I don't know if I'll be arrested afterwards or not, but I'm hoping it'll be memorable for at least some of the people.
To you this afternoon. May you have a glorious reign and an awesome ride. The weather could not be more magnificent.
I've been living in Broadmoor for so many years. I want to thank you for your service to the Broadmoor neighborhood after Katrina. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you. Also, thank you so much for your amazing service to the city. Thank you for that as well.
Thank you so much. Join me in saluting Hail Tucks!
Tucks, obviously, it's all in good fun, but Tucks does have a reputation for pushing the envelope a little bit. You have a thing called blue balls.
The Tucks blue balls,
yeah.
right? And they're just balls that are blue. And that's the beauty of Tucks. We are the opposite of a lot of the more traditional Mardi Gras organizations. We're here for fun. It's an all-inclusive organization. The theme this year is Tucks Gets Sick. Queen Karen created an ambulance that has our crest on it.
I'm here at the Tucks Den with the Queen of Tucks for 2019, Queen Karen Ribaul. Karen,
Hi,
welcome
Charles.
to the show.
Thank you, thank you.
You seem like you're having a great time being queen.
It's been a great time. I've been watching parades since I was a little tiny kid. I grew up on the West Bank watching parades as much as I could from my grandparents' homes. And to be the Queen of Tucks is just like something I'd never imagined would actually ever happen.
You added a lot of philanthropy in the recent years.
We've done a lot of things and we continue to add to that. We have the ALS walk that we've participated in for the last couple of years. We had a gumbo cook-off we added this year where we had teams competing for those prizes. We had special umbrellas for ALS. Everyone who signed up got an umbrella to, remember the event and to help make the second line a true second line.
My name is Ellie and I am one of the co-chairs of the Umbrella Walk and Gumbo Gras. This is our second annual event, and I think it was a huge success. We started the Tucks Charitable Foundation this year because we want to give back to our community and we want to help organizations that affect our riders or that mean the most to them.
So has Mardi Gras changed now over the years where it's, besides the fun that we have on the parades, it's about doing stuff all year?
It's about all year and giving back to our community and sharing the good things that we do inside the cruise with everybody else outside in our city and our community. Yes.
And how do you feel the tourists are responding? I mean, with all the new throws
They
and
love
the
it.
creativity.
We keep growing. I mean, Tucks has gone from a crew that started in pickup trucks and boats to having almost 1,900 members this year and almost 40 floats.
Any from out of town?
Tons from out of town. We have people that ride from all over the country.
So if you wanted to ride in Tucks, how would someone do that from out of town?
We are accepting of everyone. All you have to do is go to thecreweoftucks.com. You can sign up to be a member, and that's about all it takes.
Billy, tell me, what is with the crown?
This crown is very special. My wife's family, they were members of Rex organization for many years, and my wife's grandfather wore this crown when he was Rex sometime in the 1950s. Ann's brother John Young was the king of Tucks, I don't know, 7 or 8 years ago, and he wore this crown when he was the king. So I asked him if I could wear the crown, not all the time, but sometimes. So he's given me permission to wear the Rex crown.
So the Rex crown has now been elevated to being in Tucks.
It's reached a new high. Or some people might say a new low.
No low.
Just because Tucks is so anti your typical organization.
Right. But I'm sure Rex is very grateful to know that they finally got something into Tucks.
There's Rex people cringing in their graves right now, I'm sure.
Billy, thanks.
All right,
and have a
Charlie.
great ride.
Thank you so much.
It's so great having you.
Everyone have a good Mardi Gras.
All right. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with more of Celebrating Culture.